I'm your host, Mike. I got my guy BC with me tonight. Brian, what's going on, guy?
Man, everything's good. Everything's
Everything.
good.
It's always good when we get ready to watch our Cats play. And what better way to have an in-state ball game between the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers down in Bowling Green, Kentucky? Man, you remember back in the day when the Greenwood Mall was everything?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I was saying if this continues and Kentucky goes to Diller Arena,
Yeah.
come on, man.
It's that's I think this is really big for the state, bro. I mean, we already played Louisville, but I think being able to play Western too as well and go ahead and
Mhm.
show those guys, basically in my opinion is we're actually showing Louisville what they're about to get when we play them. This is a preview of what Louisville's about to get. So take note because we coming to a city near you. Uh, Dude, I can't wait till we can start getting into 2 games a week. This one game a week is hurting my heart, bro.
Yeah,
It takes too long. Uh, so hey man, just Rogers in the house. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. Look, I remember to put the comments up tonight. I didn't forget. What up, guys? Go catch Rick Brown. See you in the house. Thanks so much. Uh, Appreciate it. So Rick Brown, you actually get my. Let me make sure I get this right. Nope, that ain't right. Um, yeah. So guys, welcome to the house. I appreciate it. So Brian, we getting ready to play Western, bro. Like, is this a game that we should just completely dominate from beginning to end, or are you looking for these guys to come out and actually put up a fight?
I believe they'll put up a fight for the first first 8 9 minutes. They will put up a fight, but it should be another dominant game. 25, 25 points at least
Well,
or more
the right
or
now,
more.
right now the spread is 21 and a half. Easy to
Yeah,
cover. Easy.
yeah. That should be easy money, easy night. That's what it should be.
Virgil's
Western
Barrels. Yeah.
they gonna play some defense. They gonna come out. This is their national title game. You
Oh,
already know
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
And they very rarely get a chance to play Kentucky. So they gonna come out. They gonna play good first 3 or 4 minutes, and then Kentucky will settle in. Then it'd be one of those things, man.
It's the oh man, I lost my train of thought there. For I was reading somebody's comment over a good question, Sean. Man, I just completely you said
What
something
up,
and
Jeff?
and I was meaning to actually ask a question off of that. I was
Hmm.
man, I don't remember what the question. Hopefully it'll come to me. Hey guys,
Well,
welcome in. Hey, what's up?
well, here it is. Western, they old too. They got some point guard like 22 years old, another guard like 23 years old. So they old. They just don't score a lot.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
they they try to get buckets. I think they might have had 100 and something. I think they reached 100 and something against Campbellsville. But you got to think about it. Just to give you this information, they played Lipscomb and they beat them 6-6, 61. What we do to them? Then they
Yo.
played Jackson State, beat them 79-62. What we do to them? So
Hey, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So should be easy work.
yeah. That I mean, I know what I was going to say. Even though and I know this is probably going to be unpopular, and at the end of the day, I hope it's not a close game. But in a sense, I wish it was a close game because I think for me, I think when you start winning too many games too big, I don't really think you really, of course, I mean, our hardest game of the year was against Duke. We struggled in the first half. We made the necessary judgments in the, going into the second half, and then throughout the second half, we continue to make the judgments. But that's the only time that we've really been tested all year. Can we be, if we're not going to get tested against Western, if we're not going to get tested against Georgia State, are we ready to go in and actually play a Clemson? So in a way, I kind of wish that it was a game that that maybe we got challenged. But I think the fan base, I think Rupp Arena just wants to see us come in and hit as many shots as we can, and hopefully we put up 100 points.
Well, here's where it's at with being tested. These guys been playing 4 years.
I was going to
They
say that.
already done been tested.
Yeah, yeah.
So you gotta look at it this way. We don't have freshmen over there anymore.
No,
These guys done been tested every way you can be tested. They just got that big blue on, which they wearing it proudly now. But
yeah,
they good. You gotta play those games where, like I said, these teams are where you can gel together, get on the same page, see things work. When they play Clemson, not looking, past everybody else,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they will be ready to play. These guys don't see it all.
And I guess that's probably someone said 107 to 61, and UK 150 to 64. Hey, so as
Hey,
you can
hey,
see,
Mike. Go ahead.
hey, as you can see, people want to blow this team out. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So people really want to see this game not even be close. Jeff Dottie says 107 to 61. I could take that. I mean, but
As you just said, we've already most of these guys have already been tested. You know what I mean? So it ain't like they're not freshmen. So they already know that the pressure is there and how to handle it. But you have to be honest. None of these guys have been under the pressure like they are here at UK.
But
Everything they do is going to be scrutinized. Everything they
but
do is going to be praised or whatever.
that's what they wanted though. If they
that's what
did,
they
they
signed
wouldn't
up
have
for.
came to Kentucky. That's what they
I just,
wanted.
yeah, see, I can I can feel that. Uh, Going into this ball game, man, Kentucky is fourth in the nation in scoring. Um, Western is 110th in the nation scoring. I think we're going to
Mhm.
back that up by being a number 14. And by the way, of course, we moved up to number 8 in the nation. How do you feel about us moving up to number 8? And someone just said, I think I have to go back and look at the rankings, but I guess Tennessee went ahead of Kentucky. I'm not really sure.
The top 25
Um,
rankings.
with
Yeah,
with the
Tennessee actually jumped Kentucky. They actually went to number 7, and Kentucky stayed at and they only went down to number 8.
well, the rankings now are really premature.
Okay,
Doesn't really matter now because you haven't got into the thickness of the season. Rankings really don't, it really don't mean nothing. And what means something is what we do come SEC play. How
absolutely.
we handle SEC play, going on the road and defending home. And like I said, SEC is a gauntlet. It's going to be about 8 teams come out of there. Every night's going to be a battle. So that will tell us what we really at.
Okay,
Because the defense is going to get better, and going on the road, you already know how that is for Kentucky.
yeah,
even
absolutely.
though even though the fans travel, but going on the road,
Yeah,
that's a storm the court any given night. We take a L.
sure can. I agree with that.
So
I really hope that we keep the um, just like you just said mentioned for. I hope that maybe Coach Pope will actually take the Wildcats down to Bowling Green. They have to shut that city off that day.
oh man, that would be amazing for Bowling Green, man. You know
that,
how
that would
hype
be,
that would be.
bro. That would be the biggest thing in town right there. Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be a hot show right there. Everybody who can't get to Lexington on a regular basis to watch ball games and to have these guys go down there and actually do that right there would actually be a really good. Someone says I want to see Sean. Hey Sean, what's up? Sean said I want to see Butler on and Owa on Robinson on Carr Brea, Williams from Garrison on how good would that be? Oh, you mean as far as the lineup goes? Butler, Owa, Robinson, Carr, Brea. Williams and Garrison. Trying to understand that. Sean, can you? I don't really understand what you're trying to say, Sean. Can you say that again for me? So I'm trying to understand. Is that the lineup you want to see or what? I'm just confused. Okay. I told you UK top 5 by Gonzaga game. Someone said you told you UK would be top 5 by Gonzaga game. I guess we'll see. Hey, we got to keep taking care of business. We definitely can't lose before we get there. That's for sure. Uh, you can't get beat by Gonzaga by 5 points. No, I don't think so. Oh, UK will beat Gonzaga by 5 points. All right. So, I got another would you rather question for you tonight as well, Brian. Okay. So
Hmm.
the would you rather question, thanks everybody for coming in. If I haven't gave you a shout out, nobody, Ton, let's see who else. Sean, I got you. Um, yeah, so if I haven't given anybody else a shout out, my apologies. Jimmy England, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining in. My would you rather question for the night, Brian, is would you rather see Brea have 35 points against Western? Would you rather see or Garrison and Williams combined for 28 rebounds? Just those two, not Carr. Just those two, or Kerr Krissa have 15 assists.
Williams and Garrison rebounds.
How did I know you was gonna say that, bro? I knew because I figured that was gonna be your answer. Now I know some people might want to see. Some people might want to see uh, Brea go off for 35 points against
Mhm.
against Western.
Well, he might, but here's where I'm at with our big man, which I talk about all the time.
Yeah,
Especially when we play Gonzaga, this is going to
yeah,
be big.
yeah,
Going in SEC play, going into tournament time,
yeah.
our big men are going to have to play interior defense and rebound. I'm
Okay,
not concerned about anything else of Kentucky. I'm not concerned about the bench. I'm not
yeah.
concerned about shooting the basketball. I'm not concerned about the guard play. I'm not concerned about any of that. What I know is if our big men don't show up, we will be
We
exposed.
okay.
Because there's going to be time where those shots aren't going to fall. And we got to get an offensive rebounds and we got to be able to, control the interior.
Yes, sir.
That's big any game. If those two guys can combine 25 rebounds, come
Just
on
those
now.
two, and hey, and that's not even that's not even including Carr getting in the mix.
Exactly. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about two big men.
Yeah, there's two big men. Let's see, rebounds. Rick Barnes says rebound too. Our team if we can't make it to the. Let me throw this up so people can see too as well. Would you rather Brea score 35 points, Williams and Garrison 28 rebounds, or Kerr 15 assists? What's you guys' answer, guys? What would you rather see? Oh man, it's something. Well, just like you said,
If
I guess if you break this all down, I think the rebound part probably is the best, only because if Brea's not having a good game, we still got a whole slew of people that can still score the basketball. And then
if we
yeah,
if we're getting defensive and offensive rebounds, especially if we're getting offensive rebounds, that's extra shot for a team that can shoot good. If we're getting defensive rebounds, that means our team shoot one time, we get the boards. You remember last year we got beat up on the boards a lot.
for the last couple of years
So
we have.
so you think about with the team we have and the perimeter play and the shooters,
Yeah,
if we are a good rebounding team,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard. It's think about it. It's gonna be hard to beat a team like Kentucky.
it
Not being,
will.
not being, biased or nothing. I'm just saying that's the formula that works in basketball. You gotta be able to rebound the basketball.
Well, there's a couple the rebounds because of at least 30% of those will be offensive. I mean,
TP.
yeah, them 28 boards. Those 20. I mean, if you get 28 boards between your two bigs, then I look. That's that by itself is Oscar's numbers. That's what Oscar would do.
That's player
you
of the
know,
year.
that's player of your stuff right there.
and
I'm
so
just talking
if you
about between two guys, not
between two
one.
guys. Yeah, and exactly. You know what I'm saying? So if my guys can come out and if they can control the board now, we're bigger than Western, as in that aspect. Um, so we should hit the boards pretty. We should hit the boards pretty good. But like you said, if they can come out and if they can control the boards and give us and take away shots, from Western, and if Western's only getting one chance to shoot the ball, and then we're going the other way, well, it could be a long night for Western.
Well, Western, they got some big guys. They got a couple. I think they got a guy 6'11", and I
Okay,
think
I
they
think I
got
saw
another
that.
guy.
Yeah.
Got another guy that's 6'10". But those
Okay.
guys, they're not scorers.
Okay.
Western, they're about around 70, 75 a game.
Okay.
But as you know, that's not enough. That's not enough to get in the door of Kentucky.
No. And
But on that note, when
yeah.
you are a good rebounding team, it's
Yeah,
hard to beat you.
it is. How do you feel about this statement by Sean? Our whole team rebounds.
What's that again?
Sean says our whole team rebounds. Are we a good rebounding team overall? Not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. We've been good.
Yeah.
We've been good. But it's the like I said, it's those big men. So it's big men. We're gonna, if the far as we go in the tournament,
Yeah.
Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, got to rebound. Got to rebound.
Someone said, Spencer said, I like to see Kerr with 15 assists. His enthusiasm for the game is contagious, and we'll get the rest of the team going. I
See,
just I like it. But I think because we got everybody else passing the ball and we already averaging, I mean, we're already averaging like probably over like 20 assists a ball game. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. You know what I mean? So we're gonna move the ball around.
he get 15 assists off the bench.
Yeah.
That means ain't nobody missing nothing.
He's just coming in, just dropping dimes all day. Hey,
Ain't
so
nobody missing nothing.
he's just dropping dimes, and most of the time when he's on the floor, Braille's on the floor too with him. So that could be a plus for, so you can have 15 assists and maybe 35 as well too from Braille. It's
Mm.
just this team comes at you in so many different ways, and when we have guys like that come off the bench, as Allen Iverson says, practice, we're talking about the bench. Talking about the bench. You know what I mean? And so we're not even talking about the story, but we haven't talked about Ortega. We haven't talked about Butler. We haven't talked about these guys. And,
Mm.
we're almost 18 minutes into it, and we got the role players, the guys who come off the bench that can make such a big difference. Look, and, you got to keep in mind that Garrison comes off the bench. So if he's coming off the bench and he's pulling down that many rebounds as well, too, man, we're dangerous, BC.
Yeah.
We're dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Stuart Taylor says, Stuart, thanks for the comment. I appreciate it. Okay, Stuart says, I agree. Our bigs will have to be consistent on the glass to add more possessions for our shooters. And that's
Yes.
a
Yes.
Pope, Coach Pope being a big guy, his own self, he understands the value of crashing that void and getting those rebounds and how vital they is for your team. Because if you get more opportunity to shoot the ball than your opponent, let's just say it is what it is. You know what I mean?
It's common sense. It's a no brainer. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're just preaching to the choir with Coach Pope.
That's
He
it.
he
You know what I'm saying?
he knows.
He does a really good job at it too. You know what I mean? He does a really
I,
good job.
I bet you the number one thing that he talks about is rebounding.
Well, he has to.
I guarantee it.
You know what, man? Look, I know we're talking about the Western game, but let me just go off script just a little bit for a second, and then
Uh-huh.
and then you tell me how you feel about this. I can't remember the last time that I've enjoyed listening to a coach like I do, Coach Pope. When he talks, first of all, because I would like to consider myself a humble guy. So when you are a humble guy your own self, you can feel when somebody else is being genuinely humble about the situation that they're in. I feel like 100% when that guy talks, like I sat at the end of my seat, just wanting to hear what he says because I feel like it's genuine and I feel like he's so humble to be in this situation. And I feel like he has the absolute best interest for these guys to have so much success, even if it's only 1 year here
here at Kentucky. How do you feel about that, man?
Man, I really haven't heard any press conferences of
Yeah.
Mark.
Okay.
Real talk.
Yeah.
But me knowing his career and when he was
Yeah.
at Kentucky, he was a humble type player. He
Okay.
went out and he did all the stuff that everybody else didn't want to do. He
He
was the
did the dirty
captain.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did all the dirty work. So that's why I say this team is a reflection of him. And what we're saying, we just preaching to the choir. He knows what it takes to hold up that trophy at the end. He
So
knows.
hey, JT said preaching to the Pope. you know,
Hey, everybody needs some mentorship once in a while. You know what I mean? Everyone needs that. Everyone that is that's something that we need too as well. Uh, UK's in the house tonight. Clint, good. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Guys, let's see. Guys, with the recent recruiting source success by Pope, are we getting back to the one and done teams again? Will we return to California? I wonder about that, bro. I do. You know, everybody, even though we're here to talk about the Western game, I won't lie, man. This is hey Brent, thanks so much for the comment and the question. I don't know, BC, what you think, man? I mean, because no.
Well, I think the way Coach Pope, the way he coaches, he knows that upperclassmen are very important.
Okay.
We might get some one and dones because those one and dones are attracted to teams like Kentucky and Duke,
Yeah.
Kansas, North Carolina because they know they're going to be on TV. They're going to get showtime. They're going to
Yeah.
get everybody's best. So we're not. It's not going to be to a point where we got 3 or 4 starting freshmen out there. I don't think it'll ever be like that again. But we might have one or maybe one or two a couple years there. But
Well,
I don't think it'd be anything like 4 or 5 freshmen coming in
well,
like that. If
well, let
if
me ask.
so, it's going to be
Well, I mean,
upperclassmen.
well, let's see. So we got Marino, we got Jasper, and we got Lewis coming in next year. We may get is it Wilson? Somebody can help me with that. Is it Wilson? I think we might be trying to get. I think it's Caleb Wilson. My
Yeah,
thing
Wilson.
is, even if we get those freshmen, will Pope be able to get more out of those guys
Yeah, I think
with the
so.
coaching? Yeah,
I
that
think
and
so. We
and that could be the difference in whether we get, even if we have freshmen or if we have older guys. Pope is going to find a way to maximize their particular talent to fit into his program.
Well, it has to be a mixture.
Oh, yeah,
Kyle was great at that. He was great at getting freshmen, and by the time tournament, jail, it just you gotta be honest. The last 15 years, Kentucky basketball was great. It's just the last 2 years, 3 years in the tournament, it wasn't good. That NIT lost that time, wasn't good on Kyle's resume. But when you can bring top of line freshmen in and you put them with a mixture of upperclassmen, sophomores, juniors. You look at the year we won it in 2012, we had some upperclassmen that was great players. And then you brought in the freshmen that was top of the line. Anthony Davis was the #1 recruit coming in, and look what happened. So when you can get a mixture of that, and I know Coach Pope knows that, you got to have those upperclassmen in there.
absolutely. And I just feel like Coach Pope will, I mean, he's going to coach these guys, and it ain't just going to be just go, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. I
No.
think I think Coach Pope will actually do that. But hey Brent, you're very welcome. No problem whatsoever. That's what we do here at the show. I try to make sure that I can get as many people as I can comments and like stuff like that. So absolutely, if you put a question up, and if I happen to see it, then I have no problem with throwing up the questions on or even the comments or whatever. I think you guys as the viewers, that's why this show is so good. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with Brian. It has
Because we can come on camera and we can be here talking, but if you guys don't show up, then we're just here. So it's because of people like yourself who make this show what it is, and it has nothing to do with me or what I'm doing because I'm just a guy that sits in front of a camera. And you guys know 1,000. You guys know. You guys know 1,000 more. Um, uh, you guys know basketball much better than I do. So I appreciate it absolutely.
Well,
I
same
hope
here.
Garrison and hey man, I think Ortega might be playing his way into the league. If he keeps playing like this all year, he's gone. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you could,
yeah. I mean, and
could.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Well,
I would love for him
well,
to come back.
the portal done changed a whole lot of stuff though, man.
Yeah, it has, man.
It has changed the game. You know, he could go pro. He's playing good basketball. He's he's pro like right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But
He's playing.
you never know. It's college basketball, man.
Yeah.
You never know. That's
I
what
mean, what?
it's totally different than 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Memphis just beat UConn. How good is? Did Memphis just beat UConn? I
Really?
thought. Did they just beat them? What was the score? Did Memphis just knock off UConn?
Huh?
I didn't know that. I was trying to look for that a little bit ago, but I couldn't find it. Ortega will be someone. Hey, Scott said Ortega will be gone. He is
Hey, Mike.
he is not coming back. So
Hey, Mike.
hey, I got to throw up his comment. Clint threw up a comment right here. The game starts at what 6:30? Is that what time the game starts? This is what Clint said. This is funny. Clint, thank you for that comment. I'm starring that message right there because I like it. The game starts at 6:30. WK will start losing by 6:35, getting beaten by 7.
Oh, okay, Clint.
That is it right there, big guy. That has to be the tweet of the day right there, man. That is funny, man.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
5 minutes
Appreciate that
in,
clip. Yeah, that is. I'm all right
he,
with that. Well, I mean, look,
he could
you
be right.
said you said by 6:35. So I mean, depending on how the game flows, you said about 8 minutes into the game will be about over. We'll go ahead and we'll take over. So I mean, that probably is not going to be 8 minutes into the ball game, but that's close.
Yeah, it's close.
He's hitting it. Yeah. Appreciate that, Clint. That was a good comment, bro. For real. Um, so they actually. So what was it? 99 and 97, or
They won. So Memphis beat UConn 99 to 9. Ooh,
Hmm.
that's a. Was that in over? Oh,
in overtime? I was just getting ready to ask too. Yeah. So
Hey, man,
yeah,
it's gonna be like college football, man. Any given night,
any given night, bro.
teams gonna be taking the L's. Teams that you think is gonna win,
Yeah.
man. Hey,
It's just with the maturity that we have, and you could just tell, one thing about going into this Western game, about any game so far this year, outside of maybe the Duke game, we had to get our footing. I think they was kind of maybe sitting around looking at the star power of what Duke had, but for the most part this year, our guys have come out, which we haven't seen in a few years too as well. Our guys have come out fast, strong,
and basically have dictated the ball game from the beginning to the end, and that's something that we haven't seen in the past few years. So it really feels good, and I think that's why people are so confident about saying the first 5 minutes, the first few minutes, this ball game is over, and that's because of the way that we play each ball game, and that excites me so much.
where it should be. Well,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if you go back to the Duke game, Duke didn't play their best game. Neither did Kentucky, but Kentucky got the victory.
and I'm okay with that too. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Hey,
So and
just
I told you I think Duke's the Final Four team, but Kentucky
yeah,
didn't play their best game,
and Kentucky,
and
yeah.
and the SEC play, I'm telling you, SEC play is going to make Kentucky 10 times better going into the tournament. Trust me.
Just we look at our team right now and we say, sorry about that. We look at our team right now. We look at Kentucky right now, and we say to ourselves, man, we're good. But then when you look at what you just said, BC,
Mm-hmm.
You look at us. You look at us in February, and we're going to be a totally different team because by then we're going to be well tested in the fire. We had already would have played Gonzaga. We'd already been deep in the SEC play. So by that time, the team that we seen with Duke is right here. Our Cats, if they keep going on the trajectory that they're going as a team, they should be here. And I mean, teams in the nation should be worried about that. They should be concerned that Kentucky's this good right now. If they up here at that point, it could be major, bro.
Especially the way they can score the basketball,
Yeah,
and the defense is pretty good.
The defense is pretty good, bro. Yeah,
And I'm telling you, I know I've been talking about this. If they can rebound the basketball,
yeah.
oh man,
Hey, I guess that's
man.
I guess that's why the 20
those 28 rebounds combined would be huge. I mean, we already can get almost 48, 49 rebounds anyway. If you take those, because Ortega's going to rebound, Butler's going to rebound. Uh, he'll get in there and he'll rebound. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh, all those
Carl,
guys will get in there. Hard, didn't even mention Card. Dude, like I really, someone says Patinos Babinos. Uh, I really feel like that we have what it takes. I really feel like that we really have it takes, man, to really, really be something really special this year. And as long as we just stay stable and humble, one game at a time, I feel something special.
see, Carr is like our ISO guy. When you want to slow the game down
okay.
and then get open shots for the perimeter guys, get big
Yeah,
guys in foul trouble. Carr's that guy that you can put up top and you can put him down in the post,
absolutely.
and he can get
Hey,
and he can get a
yeah.
bucket.
Uh, and he look, once you play like you did
Against Duke, and you may not follow that up with a high power game, but once you're able to have the game that you did against Duke, then you know that you have that capability of any team in the nation to going out to produce that. It might not be your night every night, but
Right.
it's in you. You've already shown that you're capable when you in a zone to be able to do this. I got a question for you right here. Let me see if I can go back and find this. This is from right here. And this question right here is for everybody. I'm not sure if it's too early in the year to answer this question yet, but I'm gonna throw it up anyway, and it's from Stuart Taylor.
who does this UK team remind you of from a past UK team? Is there any
That's a
team
good
out there?
question.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody want to answer that? Who does this team remind you of? Stuart, who does it remind you of? This is the question right here. But they won't be.
They won't make the tournament. Arkansas will make the tournament, I think. So anybody got science team couldn't get it done with Coach K.
It they remind me of the team that when Tubby Smith came and they won it.
Okay.
When they had Evans
Was that the
and who else?
98 team?
Mills, yeah.
Okay. 96. Are they 96? Are they 96 caliber team though?
I don't think they are as talented as '96 team.
And
That team was
96 was
like
special. That was something on a different level right there.
the team that was Tubby Smith's first year
yeah,
that they won it all. They wasn't expected to be that good.
yeah.
They had big men, they had shooters, and they remind me a whole lot of this team. They
Okay.
had Evans who get up and down the court and play defense, dunk the ball on the break, and that team reminds me of this team right here. But the thing about that team, they was very good rebounding. And I think your boy what's his name? I'm trying to think man, who else was on that team? I know the face. Um man, Somebody help. Who else was on that time? I know Evans, Mills, and uh man, I see the face.
I
Little
was
guard.
for that
Li-
because we beat Utah in that '98 year, right? That's who we beat
Yes,
for the title, right? I was I
yes.
was actually I was actually sitting in the middle of the Middle East on the aircraft carrier,
Oh, okay.
keeping track of the bowl game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, so of course once again it was 8 hours, 9 hours ahead of the states, so everybody was asleep, and I'm standing on the stairs with a little bitty light, and I'm
Watching
just
Kentucky. Okay.
watching. I was listening to it, and I was like, yeah, let's go. So Patrick, they had
Wayne Turner was
Wayne
one
Turner.
of, and I can't think the other guy's name, but he reminded me a lot of Kerr, where he could
Okay,
stretch the floor and play down low. I can't think of his name.
Cardi Evan, yeah.
Paget.
Um,
There you go. There
Patrick.
you go. Paget.
That's who it was. Paget, okay. We will recall the
That
comeback hits in
team
98.
reminds me of this team.
What?
And it's Mark
That's
Pope's first year, just like
it's
Kentucky's first year.
so let's go get one in year one. Why not? Just go win the whole
Man.
thing. That's for
Hey,
real. So
they remind me a whole lot of that team.
yeah. Nobody. You actually had a comment. It was a. I wasn't able to get it up. Let me see the thing when you call out. Nobody says that's the thing when you call out a player in a team and say they couldn't get it done. Who you calling out on this UK team? Can't stop everybody. We get it done. I don't know who you call out this year. We just gonna. If I'm answering, hey nobody. If I'm answering this question right, I think it would. I don't necessarily want to say calling him out, but definitely want to. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Robinson can do when we play Clemson, and I want to see if he can step up in a big game, in a true hostile game, and can he be that guy who we all thought he was coming here to be? Just based off his scoring, he did other little things that was really good in the Duke game, especially in the second half. But I want to see if we can get him on the offensive side of the ball playing Clemson, and can he be the guy that we actually thought he came here to Kentucky to be? Now would you agree with this or not? Or Ortega is our basket getter. He's our go-to guy when we need a basket.
Man, Robinson, man, he's that dude. He's that dude, Mike.
We beat. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Who'd you say was the dude? Ortega or Robinson?
Robinson.
But can he
Yep.
show? But will he show up in that big game? And will he not shy away? And will I mean he only got 1 point. See, that's the big. I mean he did other things in the ball game, which contributed to what I'm saying, to us being able to win that ball game. But if we're being honest, nobody expected, everyone was shocked that he only got 1 point against Duke. They was like, whoa, I thought he was supposed to be here to be the guy. 1 point. I just want to see if he can show up in the big ball games. He's showing up in the games when we play teams that we dominate, but can he go on the road to Clemson, which is his real road test, and can he get it done?
I feel he can because he got that swag. But the way I'm looking at it now, I can't I can't say who's the best player on the team because it's not that type of team.
Exactly. I can understand that. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's not
That's
that type
that's
of
not the
team.
mentality. I agree.
It's playing in the system. Whoever gets off that, what the defense is going to give you,
That's where you
that's
go.
what it is.
I agree with you 100%, BC, on that right there. And I think that Ortega, Kevin says Ortega is the man. Yeah,
Hey, okay,
Ortega,
hey, he's a dog, man.
he's a dog, bro. He's a
He
dog,
is.
bro. And I think, I got laughed at because, as you can see, he's probably the strongest guy going to the rim for us. When you look at what a dude did last year, as strong and aggressive as he is, even though we had Wagner, he was so here and there. A dude can go to the basket and he can put the ball down. You know what I mean?
That's why. That's why when I compared that's why when I compared Ortega to being our next guy like a dude, I hated to lose a dude to be honest with you. But when I compared those guys, that's kind of where I was going at, and I don't think he got enough attention. I don't think he got enough attention. He's getting enough attention in the beginning to say, yeah, he's hold up, pump your brakes. He's not a dude. But I think when you look at what he's doing and how aggressive he is, he's our most aggressive guy on the floor in that situation.
He shoots better than a dude.
But he's
She's better than a dude too. You know what I'm saying? So you get kind of the best of both worlds with a taker. He's gonna shoot the ball, and he doesn't mind going strong to the rim. He's built like that, and he's just
Yeah.
nice and calm. He don't he scores. He don't gloat. He just goes back there, of course, and gets ready for the next play. And that's what you need in a team right there. He's acting like he's been there before.
Hey man, hey, it's a bunch of dogs on there. They should be
it
called
is.
the Kentucky Dogs. It's a
Yeah.
bunch of dogs on there, man.
That's hey, and we just having an older team, Brian. It's so refreshing, bro, to see these guys in action every single night.
It makes a
And
difference.
yeah, and these guys, scary to say, they haven't even hit their stride yet. That's the scary thing right there. They still trying to find their stride, and when they do that, so his passing in threes has been top five pickup. We can go with all the team being the top scorer. So I mean, any given night, Jimmy, you're right. Any given night, anybody can be the top scorer of the night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
what
like
I'm
you said,
saying.
Ron, staying within the system and what the defense is giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
When you got a team like Kentucky, you get every team can't do that. Every team can't come out and say, okay, we're gonna do what they give us. If they want us to shoot the three, which most teams are not gonna do that, we'll shoot the three. If they want us to go inside, we'll do that. If they want us
We'll
to
go inside
penetrate, drive, kick it, we'll do whatever they want to do. If they want to slow it down, we do that. If they want us to run, we'll do that.
all phases of the game. We got to
Can't
answer
too
for
many
you.
teams do that.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't too many teams do that. And I think that's what good about that right there too. Let's see what else we got here. Is an all out different. Let me see what this says about. Hey, Mark, welcome to the show, buddy. Ortega 0-0 is all out different energy. Kara has energy, but not like zero. This team is in it to win it. Number 9, BBN. I'm with you right there, dude. These guys are in it. So I don't think people wanted me to bring up. Oh yeah, I think so too. Uh, Wagner does it compared to Ortega. He is more active. I think so too. And one thing about Ortega, he's more consistent than Wagner too. You didn't know if you was gonna get Wagner his good game or what from night in and night out.
and one thing about Ortega through the first 4 or 5 games or whatever it is, Ortega has been consistent from day one. And that's what's so impressive about him. Appreciate that,
Well,
Kevin.
Well, it's a different mindset. Wagner
Yeah,
came in with I feel I don't know, but it seemed like he came in with a mindset. Hey, I'm here 1 year, then I'm going on to the league,
yeah,
and then it's to the point where you had Diddleham and Shepard behind you
yeah.
coming off the bench, so it was a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
These guys are playing just within the system. It's not a sense of urgency. It's going out, playing in the system, doing what you're supposed to do. If I'm getting off scoring, so be it. As you see when Kobe got hot, they were feeding it. That's what it's about.
I think
It's
so too.
team. It's playing within the system, playing as a team. Whoever gets off, don't matter, long as we win.
Matt Short says this. This is for you, BC. I want to see how this team would do in a half court offense, and can they be effective in a half court defense?
Well, I think you will see that against Gonzaga. Gonzaga's the way they're coached is kind of like an old school NBA, early 2000 NBA team where you throw it inside out play. They'll slow it down, they'll speed it up. we will get to see that with Gonzaga most definitely.
For real. Um, Peanut says, looks like all the teams ranked ahead of us are playing each other over the next couple of weeks. We should be top 5 for Clemson Gonzaga week. Um, that's good. I mean, I guess, I guess if that helps us rise up to number 5 going into that week, I guess I'll take it. But we still got to continue to take to take care of business. One thing that I like about Coach Pope is as well, I like how he stresses the point. I'm lagging too. Again, I don't know why my internet's supposed to be good. My fault for lagging, guys. That's my apology on my Wi-Fi. The one thing I like about Coach Pope is that he understands how important winning is, and not winning, but the style of win that you have, because he understands come March how that's being viewed. So even I think it was last game or game before, he wasn't happy how we closed the game out, but we had freshmen in there. We had freshmen in it, so those guys they went on a little run or whatever you want to call it, for the other team. But he understands he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy with the points that we gave up because come later in the year, all this and style of play, how we win, that all makes a big difference. So I like that. Even though we didn't put up 100 points, and I'm still sour about that, I think Coach Pope still gets it. Yeah, I think he still gets it. That's for sure. Uh, yeah. So I wish Reece Shepherd would have stayed. I wish, man, that would have been good. Our defense needs to be a major factor against Gonzaga. Yeah, we definitely got to step up against. It's got to be. I want to look. That's why I said, and I know I took a lot of slack for that because, especially from you, Brian, particularly. You gave me a lot of heat over that. But that's why I said, for me, that's why even though I don't want to lose to Arkansas, when it comes March, I think Gonzaga is going to be that will be a bigger win on our resume than what's the name. And if we're playing, if our whole goal is not one game, but the overall season and to have a better seed in the tournament, then I think beating Gonzaga is bigger than beating Arkansas. But hey, I get it. People want to beat Arkansas, and if we and if we lose to Arkansas, people are not going to be happy. They're just not going to be happy. I get it. I get it. But I'm just saying, I want to beat Arkansas. I want to make sure that people understand that. But I have to say, beating Arkansas is going to be a whole lot more heavier than just beating Arkansas. I mean, beating Gonzaga is going to be a whole lot more. Yeah. So
Well, I, I see what you're saying, but
you say, I see what you're saying, but I ain't here. You know what I mean? I don't be like,
uh,
so, hey,
Arkansas, man. Okay, we beat Gonzaga, right?
yeah,
Okay, think about this, and we lose to Arkansas.
that's just
Let
going to
that
be
sink in.
nasty.
Let that sink in
I know.
for a second. We beat
Hey,
Gonzaga, but we lose to Arkansas.
that's bad. At home, too. That's just not
It
good.
happened.
Just,
Not this year.
not, not this
Not
year.
this year, man.
Not this year. Hey,
No. No,
that'd be
man.
that'd be horrible. Yes, I'd rather have Butler. I'll take it. Yeah, Shepard was a defensive liability last year. No, we got to have a hog roast this year. It's Iceman. Let me tell you what Iceman said. Iceman says, "Where's his comment at?" Let me see where that's at. Iceman says, "No, we got to have a hog roast this year. No exceptions." For real.
Man. Iceman. You already know. You
It's got to be
already
that.
know,
Yeah,
man.
we definitely got to do that. You too. Uh, Hey Roger, I appreciate that. Look, I give credit to up to BC. I'm feeding off. I'm feeding off him. He's the basketball guy, so I'm feeding off him. But I appreciate it, Roger. Thank you so much. You got but I'm feeding. Look, I'm giving all credit to BC. He's the guy.
No,
Yeah,
man.
look, hey, I'm giving all credit to BC. Hey, who you
Hey,
got tomorrow? Duke or Kansas?
who I got tomorrow? Duke of Kansas?
Yeah, I got Duke. I got Duke winning that ball game. I think
I got
I think
Kansas.
All right, that's cool. I
Too
mean, you
much
need
experience.
Well,
Hold on. Don't
beating
go
look.
there.
look, 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 look,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk about experience and this
yeah,
and then, don't do that.
look.
Kansas got too much experience.
My thing is this: we need Duke to win as many games as possible. We need our win to matter.
I was going about let's do.
But I get that. I get that. But for me, if we beat a team, especially if we beat a team like Duke, we need our win to mean that much more come March. Look, Kansas.
Look. Duke knocked off Kansas. Duke knocked off North Carolina twice. Duke won the ACC, and
What?
guess who beat them? Kentucky.
See, I see you thinking with your emotions. See, hey, what was
Stop it.
Duke right? What was Duke right when we beat them?
What was they 3, 7, something like that? What was they 3 in the nation? Number 3 or 7? I think they was 7.
There you go. That's how they
Yeah,
when we beat them, they were 7.
yeah, but
I ain't cared about what they do after that.
oh, I do. I care about
All the teams that we beat. And that's just me.
Oh,
If we beat you, I
I
want you
under,
guys to have success.
I understand that because I
Yeah, yeah.
care what Arkansas do. See,
You want them to lose every game, huh?
I care. Yes,
Yes.
I watch them. I told you I watch Arkansas now.
yeah,
But yeah, I got Kansas. I think Kansas got too much experience. I think Big Boy
yeah,
the 30-year-old
yeah.
have a good game.
Hey, hey,
Nobody. You ain't right, big guy. You see what he says?
What
No,
nobody say.
oh, no way Arkansas beats UK. Cal never win in Rupp again. He didn't win in
I,
Rupp. He was coach.
I'm with you, nobody.
Yeah. He didn't
I'm
win. He
with
was that.
you.
Yeah, for
Ca-
real. I mean,
Cal can't
yeah.
come in there and get no victory, especially this
Yeah.
year.
not this year. We give because if we play this year, we only play them once. So next year we'll be there. And if he gets away with a win next year at his house, that's different. But not in year one, just leaving.
No, no,
Uh,
that can't happen.
but hey, did you see what Duke did to Arizona? And then they got to go play Kansas. I'm just saying
What about what they did to Arizona?
they ran them guys in the ground.
You think Arizona is better than Kansas?
No, they ain't better than Kansas. But I'm just saying though. I'm just. I mean, I'm just. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey, Kansas is a real good basketball team.
That's gonna. I'm actually gonna try my best. I'm gonna have to call in sick that uh, tomorrow so I can watch
Hey,
the game.
hey, hey, Arkansas beat Kansas.
Yeah, but come on now. Come on, come on, dog. Come on.
You know what
What?
happened with that game? Come on, man.
What?
Come on. Hey,
They,
yeah,
they didn't beat them.
they was missing 3 stars.
Well,
Come on, man. I'm
I'm
just
just
throwing it out
saying.
there. Yeah. Don't
I'm
shoot
just
the
saying.
messenger, huh? Don't shoot the messenger. There you go.
Oh,
Uh, Spencer said I'll be at the Arkansas Kentucky game this year. I can't wait for the atmosphere
see
and run. That's
Spencer.
gonna be tight, man. Yeah. I might have to just come to Lexington just to be in the environment.
Don't y'all
For that
know?
ball game.
Don't y'all
Yeah.
know how much hype's gonna be around that game?
Oh, dude, this is
Cal
man.
coming back to Kentucky.
Oh man, this gonna be big, dude. This gonna be big thing if we don't lose to this team, to the teams that beat us under Cal Regiment. Um, we wasn't Kentucky, we was Cal University. I think so too. Hey,
Right. Where's that at?
I I don't think Arkansas could beat Kentucky.
well,
I
hey,
don't think that'll happen.
I can't wait.
I don't think that'll happen.
Hey, Arizona played Duke at Arizona too. So I'm just saying they go into Arizona and beat them like that. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. Uh, let's see what else we got. Thing we didn't lose to the teams that beat us.
Sound like you've been talking to your cousin Savvy too much.
No, no, no. Oh, hey, he's still in hiding.
I
Savvy's
think you've
still
been
in.
talking to him.
Hey, hey.
I don't care who Duke play. I don't want to see Duke win.
Well, in the sense, look, only in the sense of only look. Even if we beat Tennessee this year, I want Tennessee to win out.
I don't care about Tennessee either. Tennessee,
Yeah,
Duke, anything. Hey, here, see, I'm so comfortable in Kentucky that
Yeah,
I don't care what they lose or win, what
yeah.
our resume look like. I feel when it comes tournament time, we can beat anybody in the country.
I can't. I definitely can't.
I haven't said it in a while.
Yeah, these tickets, bro. $500 to get in a Rupp versus Arkansas. 10K on the floor.
Ooh
Uh,
wee,
hey,
man.
let me.
I told
Hey, hey. To get on the floor is 10K. Hold on for a second. Hey, babe, go on and give me that ticket to the floor. We going.
you. Hey, boy.
we in
10K.
there.
Woo wee.
We in there. Yeah,
That's gonna be a lot of grease popping down there,
man,
paying
bro.
10K to get some hog grease on you.
Yeah, get some. Hey,
It's gonna be
get,
good.
get a
That's
little
for sure.
hog grease on you.
I'm messing with my emotions. He messing with my emotions tonight. So, hey man, you guys are killing it in the comments, bro. I'm sorry I'm not able to put up everything. Tennessee looks like they could be the best team in the country. Oh, I don't know, man.
Tennessee,
yeah.
they got good guard play.
But we're gonna see. Man,
And
Ziegler's
and
been
they
there
are
for.
going to play defense.
Man,
Who said
Ziegler's
that?
been there. Man, Ziegler's been there for like 45 years. He should be a good point guard. He's been there
Hey,
forever.
hey man, he is old as 3080. He been there for a while, man. But
Yeah,
hey, but one thing about Tennessee, they gonna play defense.
yeah, they're gonna play some defense. But look, SEC play as a whole is gonna be fun. I'm
That's
looking forward to that. And I want everybody, I want every team, and this is just me speaking. I want every team in the SEC to be really good this year because every night out I want to get tested and I want to pass the test every single time as much as possible. That's
well,
why I really want the SEC to be really good this year because I
you
want
ain't
them to
got to
get more.
worry.
Yeah,
You ain't got to worry about that because it's gonna happen.
yeah.
The
Vandy
SEC.
took. Yep. Vandy took a loss last night to Drake. I don't know if they just run out of fuel, but Vandy's not a good shooting team. That kid Edwards he didn't have a good he didn't have help last night on Vandy. So I think Vandy bounced back too from its loss. But it's going to be a fun SEC year for
I
real.
haven't
For
I
real.
haven't seen Vandy yet.
Hey, look at this right here, dude. Son of a gunner says free. It's gonna be some free sandwiches after the Hogs games, bro. Hey, bro, man, fifth flow. Some
Hey man, I
sandwiches.
sure hope so, man.
Yeah,
I think they can beat Arkansas 10 or better, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
it's
more
gonna
than
be
that.
yeah. I
Especially if
mean,
they
just like
get
you.
hot.
Oh, absolutely. Look, man, we came on to talk about Western, and we had fun talking about everything else. So,
Hey man, hey, don't get me wrong. Western, we grew up not too far from there.
yeah.
But man, hey, this should be a no-brainer, man. It
Give
should be a
me your
no-brainer,
score
man.
prediction, dude, before we get off. What you got? What's the score prediction?
Man, I'm gonna say this to make you really mad.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
don't you go on the
98.
hunt?
I'm gonna
Oh,
go 98-63. Kentucky.
Will our freshmen, will Trent and Curry get in the ball game for at least
Yeah,
5 minutes? For at least 5 minutes.
yeah.
You know, a lot of, well, I don't want to use the word a lot because I don't think it's that many people. But I think some people are failing to understand that these guys are freshmen. These guys still got a lot of learning to do. And it's a lot of guys out. It's people out there who want to see these guys inserted into the lineup a lot sooner. But I think, I said this before. People are going to have to be patient with this Trenton Perry thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just, they got
What?
these older guys playing in front of them, and these guys are still learning college ball. Not all freshmen come in year one and able to see the floor like that. So just be patient. Their time would come, even if they got to wait until next year. Their time will come here at Kentucky.
Well, here's my thing. Are they better than the 10 that's in front of them?
Unfortunately, not. Not in this case, they're not. You know, and I get it. People, a lot of people have watched these guys from this age to where they at right now. They're at Kentucky, a dream school. But it's still okay now. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna be playing. You still gotta wait in line now. I know it's different. I know you used to being the men on your team, but it's a little different here at college basketball. Be patient, keep getting better, wait for your number to be called, and we'll see what happens. But I think there's people out there who are expecting, and I knew that it was gonna happen.
And it wasn't a matter of if it was going to happen, but how soon was it going to happen? That a few people will be like, hey, why is Trenton Perry not getting, why they're not getting the ball game a lot sooner than what they are? So, just be patient out there. And I know there's a lot of people out there who want to see these guys on the floor more so than often, but just be patient. Their day is coming.
Well, they still think Coach Cal's coach. It's a totally different ball team.
It is, you know. And my daughter, she's a freshman, and even though she dresses, well, they only had a couple of games, but even though she may dress varsity here and there or whatever,
Hmm.
and even with JV ball, because they don't have a freshman team, so they got JV ball. I told my baby, I said, look, sweetie, I know in AAU ball, I know you start point guard, I know you do your thing out there, but there's people that's older than you right now. So if that means that you don't get in the game as much as you used to getting in the game, stay the process. Don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? The same way that those girls had to wait in line to get their chance, you're no different. You're a freshman. People should see you and not hear you. Go out there and just do your job. And I think that's the same thing that's going to happen with these guys.
Yeah, and learn
Yeah.
from the older guys and
Yep.
practice. Practices, man. Practice
Yeah.
is where it's at.
Yeah. And
Practice
I
is
can.
where it's at.
Yep.
Practice should be more intense than the game, cause
And
in practice everybody knows the plays, everybody knows what you're gonna do, everybody knows each other. When you get in the game, practice should always be more intense than the game. When you get in the game and and you've been practicing all week, they don't know what you're doing. They
not
might
at
watch
all.
film, but they don't know
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah. So and that was and that mindset is something that Rick Pitino has taught Pope when Pope was in school. Is that, and even if you watch some documentaries, they'll straight up tell you practice was harder than games. Practice was grueling. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
So
supposed to be.
what I'm saying? So people actually said when we actually got in
The game, it was a break for us. It was so easy. It came so easy for us. And so I think if they keep that mentality, and some players this year have already said that, practice is harder than games. And, that's how it should be. You should want to go at each other. So when you get to another opponent, dude, let's just go do what we've been doing every day and let's go ball. And I think this is
Right.
exactly what these guys are doing, for sure. I think these guys are out there playing ball and they're actually, hey,
Stewart said, Iverson said, practice.
practice,
Practice?
practice,
We over here talking about practice.
practice. Man, I'm an
Practice?
MVP. I'm an MVP, dude. We're talking about practice. Like,
Practice.
I think he went out that night and scored 40 points that night. I mean, practice. So
Allen Iverson is a different animal, though.
yeah, he's different beast. Yeah. So one thing we probably won't see this year is we probably won't see a 3-game losing streak at Rupp Arena. I don't I don't foresee seeing that. What about you?
No,
No.
no,
Hey, we don't do that around here.
no. Oh, no. Those old men, they have a come to Jesus moment where they lose two games in a row.
real fast. Yeah.
No,
So
I don't see that.
yeah, for real, right? Nobody says can't nobody say nothing about coming off the bench as long as Brea is. Yeah, he's definitely coming in for real.
That dude
Yeah,
is making coming off a bench a sport.
Hey,
People are like, I want to come off the bench if I can
yeah.
shoot like that.
you mean to tell me that if I come off the bench, then you can guarantee me that I'm going to shoot 80% from the 3-point line? Don't
No.
set me down. For
Hey,
real.
look at Reed Shepard. He came
Yeah.
off the bench was number 3 pick.
Yeah, hey, sometimes it's like that, big guy. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, you know what I mean? So,
Hey, Matt Short says we would go undefeated at Rupp Arena, and hey, and we should. That's how you got to take care of Rupp Arena, bro. Always losing, no. We got to stop that.
That would be big if they go undefeated in the SEC
yeah,
at Rupp. That would be
boy, that
real
would
big.
be because you got Alabama that's got to come to town. You got Tennessee that's got to come to town. You got these teams that are coming to town. I'm not sure. We play Arkansas on. No, we play Arkansas. We got Arkansas coming. We got
Or we
Arkansas
play
coming to
Auburn
Rupp.
at.
Ooh, I think we got Auburn now. Don't we do a home and away against Auburn this year? I thought we played them twice this year. Do
I
we?
don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And what about
Ooh,
Ole Miss? It's
oh,
always hard to win at Ole Miss.
it's always hard to win
You
down
remember
there.
when we
Yeah.
was undefeated that year? Almost.
Well, yeah,
You know how it went down at Ole Miss.
for real.
Ole
I
Miss is
think we
hard.
got Texas A&M at home this year. I want to win that game.
Ooh, that's
I want to
yeah,
win that
yeah,
game. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Especially what
yeah.
happened last year.
Oh, absolutely. I think
Yeah,
go ahead and put Butler on Taylor. Game over.
yeah. Hey,
I think so.
Taylor's real deal.
Yeah.
But he gonna have some experience on him. He gonna have some
Oh yeah,
defense on him.
Absolutely, yeah,
Gonna have some
absolutely.
quick hands on him this year.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get tested this year. This ain't no freshman playing you. I'm coming
The
out and I'm gonna show you something.
the one thing that stands out also for me on the defense,
Uh-huh.
Kentucky don't make silly fouls,
They don't, and I like that too. Yeah,
and that's
they play smart
experience.
ball, man. Hey, I want to put up
And
this comment
nobody has
about.
scored.
Yeah,
Nobody has scored on the inbound on them this year
is that right?
under the bucket. Not yet. Last year it happened all the time.
Hey,
We averaged 4.4 points average scored against us on inbounds game
Man,
after game last year.
inbounds, man.
Yeah, on inbound.
Inbounds.
We talking about inbound in the ball. Come on, man. Guard the
Man,
ball.
come on.
Yeah,
Under the bucket.
under the bucket. Yeah.
That used
Right.
to be the hardest place to score.
Hey,
Inbound
hey.
under the bucket.
And they be wide open too.
Wide open layups.
Yeah. Uh C. Spencer says if we lose at Rupp Arena, someone's getting duct tape and left in the laundry basket for a few hours to think about it.
Ooh wee.
hey, hey, if that's what it takes, so we don't lose again at Rupp.
Man.
I'm not in favor of hazing, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Ooh wee.
You got to do what you got to do. That's for sure, man. So,
Mm.
well, did you give me your score? I can't remember if you gave me the score with the
Yeah, I
Western
think I
game.
said I think I said
Oh, you did.
97,
98.
90,
You said
no,
98.
98 to 63 or something like that.
All right. Hey, what's you guys' score prediction for tomorrow, guys? And I appreciate all you guys coming out, man. For real. What's y'all score prediction? I think Kentucky's going to go ahead and put up.
Oh, they're gonna go ahead and put up 101 points on 'em. Just
101.
101. They're gonna put up 101. 101 to 64. We don't make unless useless fouls or bad defense plays with the inbounds or off turnovers. That's for sure. 916 used to do that to each other. They need Alabama, Tennessee, and Vandy home and away. Auburn at home. Appreciate that son of a gun. So we play Auburn at home this year. That's
We
gonna be exciting.
130, man, 132 to 76.
Could you
Wee.
imagine? Hey, you know what?
Man.
Look. If if we're gonna score that many points, Coach Pope will stop the game. He don't even want us to get 100 points.
If we got a chance to get 100 points, hey, if we
That,
go,
that
yeah,
hurt your feelings, didn't
yeah, bro. Hey,
it? That hurt your feelings, man. That hurt your feelings. Man. I thought after the last game you'd be over it.
yeah, no. We should have put up 100 points. That's disrespectful, Pope. I'm gonna just tell you right now, okay? Big Mike didn't like that, okay? Big Mike didn't like that we just score 100 points. Don't put score. You know what I mean? Western plays a fast pace. Well, if
see,
Western's gonna play, if Western's gonna play a fast pace, then we need to play one too as well too.
see,
103-58, I take it.
see, everybody is Westerns in the 60s, and if they score 70s, then we're in the high hundreds. But if Western scores, if we're in the high hundreds, okay. But if we're like
Yeah,
98, 100, and they score in the 70s, 78s,
that's not good.
I don't think our defense did too good. If we
I,
keep them in the 60s, I think we're good. What
uh,
they average about what 70 something a game.
I think so. Let me see what they got. If it pulls up for me again, I won't even pull up for me. Stats. I don't know what's up with CBS, man. It sucks. But I don't. They're like they ain't very. I don't know. But we're gonna shut them down. Though. Their
But
average or whatever they.
Yeah.
the guards are the scores.
But then,
The big men don't average too much. I think it was the last game they played. Two of them had 0 points.
well, we okay with that. Then I think
Yeah.
Williams is gonna wear them down. He's gonna wear them down tomorrow night. That's for sure. Hey man, I want to send a happy birthday out to my wife, man. I think
Oh,
she turned. I think she turned 18 today. So I want to give her a shout
18.
out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And,
And you go to jail tomorrow.
Hey, hey. BC said, I'm gonna go ahead and log off here right now, okay? Because we got problems. We got bigger problems in Western. We got if she's 18, then we got bigger problems than playing Western or playing Arkansas.
You're gonna be
Hey,
watching Western in jail, man.
for real, right? Somebody turn the volume up. Turn the volume up on that channel. You know what I mean? Shoot. I've always wanted to do a live post game show. I'll have an audience tomorrow night.
But tell your wife happy birthday, though.
Yeah. I know. I appreciate it. So, hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in tomorrow. Tonight. What time does the game come on? It comes on at what time tomorrow? I'm trying to think if I'm going to be home for the post game show. 2:30. Oh, that means it's going to be over around about 4:30. Oh, I might have to be just a couple minutes late. So, PC, I'll let you know if I'm going to do the post game here at the house or not. And if so, jump on with me, okay? If you got time, okay?
All right, yeah, just let me know.
I will. So, hey guys, thank you guys so much, Big Mike, when you be home, bro. Sooner than I hope, Mr. Hurl. Thank you. Sooner than I hope. Yeah, they average 80 something. We need to keep them in the 60s.
So,
Uh,
yeah,
so,
most definitely.
someone said you robbing the cradle, big guy. For
Yeah.
real. For real. I met her when she was 2. So, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Look, man, I thought we was gonna go for like 30 minutes tonight. We're already an hour 13 minutes into it. BC, you all right with me, big guy? You all right, man?
Hey, we all family, Big Blue Nation, baby. That Richard Nixon.
Yeah, make America great again. That's it. So, hey guys, I know, right? So, well, that was one individual right there. That's for sure. Uh, hey, y'all have a good one, and thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it. Moneybags. Thanks for joining a little late. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, please go do so. We'll be back here hopefully with the post game show right here, straight from QA, straight from Indiana, and this is what we do. Until next time.